Hey YouTube, some of you seen my video, Have I Found Nibiru? I was working outside. I'm a security contractor. I work on gates among other things. I was working on a gate and we were pouring some concrete and there was time for a little break there, and I had my camera out taking some pictures. I took this picture of this bird in the sun, and I saw that there was a little something in the picture here. Uh, so you can see I've taken some other pictures. There's some beautiful stuff in the world. Then I zoomed in on it. Look at this. There was an orb in the sky. Had a shadow under it, the sun shining on top, some stars. That was some other video. So today I was out there again. It's been a little over a week. And I get out of my truck and I start taking my tools out, and I thought I'm just going to look up. Well, I look up and I see that orb that I showed in that last picture. But it's a lot bigger, a lot closer. And my jaw just drops open and I'm looking at it. And about 5 seconds, I reach in my truck, grab my camera. I look up, it's still there. I pick my camera up. As soon as I get the lens on it, it's gone. So I decided I'm just going to take a bunch of pictures of the clouds and the sun just to see if maybe I can find something in those like I did in that first picture, because I didn't see the orb in that first picture that first day about a week ago. And guess what? See that dot right there? Shiny on top, it's got a shadow underneath. I didn't see any of these in any of these pictures when I took them. I zoomed in later. These are not lens flares. I know what lens flares are. I've taken thousands of pictures. Here's another one. Picture right here. You don't see a whole lot of anything, but you see this right here? Just looks like a piece of cloud, right? And there's another one right here. Just looks like another little dot in a cloud. Well, guess what? That's not what they were. That's that dot in the top left. Zoomed in. There's the video out there that talks about aliens being fallen angels, and I believe that's accurate. And I've seen videos of morphing orbs that look like the Transformer movies. Actually, that's exactly what that looked like. Look at it. It's not a helicopter. I was in the Air Force. It was changing shape, but I just had the still camera on it. And again, I didn't see any of these until I zoomed in on them. Here's another one. And they're hiding around the sun. If you can take pictures of the sun and zoom in, you'll find them yourself. They're hardly anywhere else in the sky, but they hide there because they think they can't be seen. There's one, and there's one. These are pictures I zoomed in on, and I didn't change anything in them, except for I did change some of the contrast just to see these things better. There's a picture I just took. It's pretty, isn't it? A little bit of a rainbow. I think that rainbow was actually in the lens flare. And lens flares, I think you know what they are. But I didn't see anything, but then I zoomed in on that picture, and look what I saw above the sun. There's an orb, there's an orb, there's an orb, and there's an orb. All around the sun. I think that's one too. It's got a shadow in the bottom and light shining off the top of it. The thing I saw was shiny silver with a shadow under it. Another close-up of one of the sun pictures. This one has a shadow under it and light on top. And there's one. There's one. And this is looking into the bright sun now, okay? What can be that bright unless it's near the sun or between the sun and us? There's another one there. Here's another picture. Just showed this to show those orbs that you see. There's one right there. There's one right there. In the sun, this is a lens flare, just a circle. It's just like a mirror of the sun reflecting off the lens, and you see it. Another one right above the sun. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. These orbs in the bright noon sky. This was right about 12:30 today. Same thing here. Here's that picture of that one. I think that was doing the morphing, and it just looks like it's just changing shapes. Sparkly looking. And here's another one just like it, small, right at the edge of the clouds. And if you look down here, you'll see just another little dot. It's a white. It's not a lens flare. There's something in the sky, guys. Here's a close-up of it. This was a raw picture. If you know photography, you can take a JPEG image or RAW, has a whole lot better color in it, and I zoomed in on it. That's what that thing looked like. No, it's not a little fluffy seed floating in the sky. This was way up there in the next to near the sun, between the sun and us, I guess. Uh, there you have it. That's all of them. Let me know what you think.